Hey there, zombie hunters. Jaxxall here. Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 18 Experimental. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy this video, smack the taste out of that like button for me, why don't you? And kick the balls off that notification bell. Alrighty, folks, let's get to it. So, like I said, I was starting a new map, and I did. I've just been slugging away trying to get everything kind of back to how I had it. With all the supplies that I had. Like I did say in my last video, after the day 21 horde, that I'm going to be skipping time here. I'm going to start off with everything that I had. What I did do to start with, though, is that was my original starting point. I went down, I just hopped on the bike, did the trader thing, did those opening quests, got them out of the way, and then I just hightailed it to the center of the map. And center of the map's a fucking desert. Yay! No desert really in that first map, but I got one this time. But this is pretty much dead center. So I'm going to be building in here. This is where I'm building. I'm building away from town in my own little area, and I'm just going to be done with it. And I hopefully have found a fix for my crashing. And in the launcher, if you go to show the desktop launcher before you actually just click play on the game from Steam, you can choose DirectX 11 or GL Core. And I looked it up, and in the forums they were saying that they added GL Core as a workaround for people having trouble with their game crashing in Alpha 17. So I'm giving it a shot for Alpha 18 Experimental and just see if it helps out here. So far, I haven't crashed, and I've been playing for about, it's day one, so you do the math. I haven't crashed yet. So that's good, over an hour of gameplay and no crashing. I'm still having some weird graphical issues, but I had no problems before. Like I said, Alpha 17, it was playing just fine, and I could play it at pretty good graphic settings. So that's just the nature of the beast. I'm going to have to upgrade my rig soon. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know how that's going to happen. But for now, I got to play with what I got. So, and I'm just going to enjoy the game. That's all I can do. And if I find little, and I can only hope too that with going forward, when they get to the stable version, that it becomes a little more optimized. This is what this whole process is trying to figure out how to make sure the game plays well for everybody, or as many people as possible. And I know I'm not the only one having this problem. There's other people who are experiencing problems too. That's part of being the experimental build. So I did set myself a box up here. And the way I'm going to do the leveling here, I'm not just going to give myself XP. One of the things I did is I grabbed all my skill books that I've already picked up, and a few of the schematics that I could remember that I grabbed, and a few that I know that I'm going to want to have anyway, just in case things don't play the way they should. Because I want to have pretty much what I left off my other game with still available to me. So I've got all these skill books to read. And it's only the ones that I had. It's nothing to do with anything else. So we're going to read these up real quick. And we'll get the points for XP for this first. I don't want to get ahead of myself and do a bunch of give self XP and have it my levels be out of skew because I haven't read the skill books. So I want to do the skill books first. Oh, I had grabbed 4 of them. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Same with those ones. I'm only going to read 1. And the rest I'm going to toss out. I don't need them. I guess that is one way I could technically level up. But actually, let's just throw these out. Because what I want to do also is, because I know it's going to skew, if I have 0 zombie kills on day 22, day 23, that's going to skew things as well. So I want to make sure that I kill. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be killing a shit ton of zombies. And this is what I've grabbed for my supplies. Got 500 rebar frames. I didn't grab any concrete mix. I was going to grab a stack of concrete mix too. Let's see here. Concrete mix. Where are you? There you are. I'll grab 2 stacks. That'll be just enough to get me kind of started, and then everything else is going to have to be figured out. I've got a little bit of wood. Grabbed a little bit of clay. I didn't grab any sand because I didn't have any left. I didn't have any stone because I didn't have any left. I'd already used it all up. But I want to do a little bit of creative menu building first, just to get me something started. And, well, that isn't what we're going to focus on right now. Let's take a look at what level we are at. I'm only at level 1. So I haven't even leveled up. I've got the 4 skill points available. I'm not spending any of my points just yet. And zombie kills is way low. I've only got 11. So I need to get that number up to at least 600. And I know I've got some deaths in there that I'm not necessarily going to be able to account for. But I don't know. I could kill myself twice, I guess. And then do the level up. But it's still going to be skewed because I'm not going to try and kill myself off at particular intervals to make sure that it's right. I'm just going to leave it as I have no kills. No deaths. New map, no deaths. We'll see when I die from here, but I want to be the level that I ended off at. Which, well, we'll get to that in a little bit. It was level 46, I believe I was up to. And, well, that's going to take a considerable amount of killing. But I want to do spawn in the zombies. I'm just going to hang out in God mode. It's kind of a cheap way to do it. I don't want to stand and fight everything. I want to just get that number. But I did also want to look at under dev blocks, not that, the gun. There is a dev gun that I wanted to grab, not the digger, instant death pistol, that one. I don't want to be pissing around with anything, and I don't think it needs any anything extra. I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to just start killing zombies. That's all I'm going to be doing right now. And I'm going to line them up in this little canyon here. This will work beautifully. It's got a weird red haze over everything. That's kind of cool. So let's see. F6. Spawn 25. And we're just going to go with zombie strippers. And that got me quite a bit of XP just for doing this. And like I said, I'm going to keep track of how many kills I actually put into the bank here. And when I hit over 600, then I'm going to stop. So I'm going to continue on with that, and I will see you all when I get closer to 600. Alrighty, folks. We're back here, and I went and I killed the 600 zombies. It didn't take me that long at all. I took it over a little over 600, 646, which is about what I remember when I looked before the last horde. So I'm going to be a bit shy, but that should bring my game stage back up. Perfect. And I'm only at level 21, so I'm only halfway there. So I've got a bit more work to do with that. Now that I don't have that other gun on me. Oh, the one thing I did forget to grab was some forged iron. So I grabbed that. And I'm going to grab this little bit of loot. I'm going to keep it. Screw it. Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, probably doesn't matter. Especially since how I'm not actually fully playing right now. I'm still just pissing around for right now. Trying to get myself leveled back up. And I'm not worried about anything else right now. I forgot to grab the ammo too. Forgot to grab my... Oh no, I didn't. There it is. I was going to say I didn't grab any ammo. It's not quite what I had before, but better than nothing. Didn't get her yet. Come on. Did I get you? Yeah, I got ya. And there's a fucking screen. That gun that I was using, that created a lot of heat, I tell ya. Did I get her? Nope. She's not dead yet. She is now. I just gotta wait for that heat to die down. But in the meantime, I can figure out where I'm at for leveling and whatnot, and how much I'm gonna actually have to level up here. So, 1 second, folks. Give self XP. We'll go 10,000 and just see what that does. Okay. Let's hit the arrow up button. Perfect. Enter. Okay, so 10,000 is not enough anymore. So let's change that to 30,000. And see where that keeps, if that keeps us leveling up here. Perfect. Take a look here. Click over to this. Level 43 is where I finished off at. Really? Okay. We can go 2 more then. So let's do that. I think that should be enough. 44. We'll go with 44 for now. And then I'll do a little bit more later. Thirsty, am I? Yeah, I'm not quite right, I don't think, but we're pretty damn close. And if I gave myself a few extra points, so be it. I don't think I did though. So, okay. The number one thing that I know that's going to be easiest to do is this. We'll just head straight to intellect, because I know for a fact my intellect, I got it to level 9. I had it to level 9, so let's take it to level 9. Thank you. And then this is where things are going to get a little bit fucky. I'm going to have to dodge between screens here. I'm going to get the last little bit here done, and then we can get rolling on with an actual game maybe here. I think that might be kind of nice, eh? All right, one sec, folks. I'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. We got everything going here. The only thing I realize is I'm too shy of my level ups. Because after I've done everything, when I was all said and done, I still had 2 points left over. So that means I still need to do 2 level ups. So I'm going to quickly put 1 more in. 1 more in. And that should give me 1 skill point. Double check. I want to make sure that that's what it didn't give me anything. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Whoops. Pull that back up and just double check. No, there, it gave me 1. Okay. So now I got to do 1 more. And that is actually pretty much right where I left off for skill points, even on the blue on my experience bar as well. That's perfect. Well, thanks for watching, folks. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and why not knock the balls off that notification bell as well. And don't forget to leave me comments in the section below. And if you have any questions about anything that I've done here today, please feel free to ask. I want to get my game rolling again, and I don't want to start over. I'm done with doing that. I'll get myself to where I was, and we'll call it good. So until the next one, folks, thanks for watching. Peace out and happy hunting.